Ciao ragazzi,
and welcome to another podcast with MusicaToronto.
With the 71st annual Festival di Sanremo upon us, we reflect on how this iconic competition has launched the careers of some of Italy's most successful singers, but this hasn't been without a fair share of controversy. In this podcast, we cover the problematic nature of overgeneralizing the complexity of Italian identity through the case study of Mahmoud's 2019 victory.
For those new to the Italian music world, Sanremo is Italy's biggest music festival, which began in 1951, and every year since, the festival provides a national platform for established and emerging Italian artists to debut new material.
The music may come from a variety of backgrounds and influences, but it is all categorized as contemporary Italian music. Interestingly, over the years, the festival has sparked political discourse that mirrors the divisions within Italian society. This includes questions surrounding who and what constitutes an accurate representation of Italian music.
While Italy may be a unified country in theory, it's actually quite hard to pinpoint a single Italian culture because of the unique linguistic and cultural traditions of each region.
Like how someone from Veneto would find it extremely difficult to understand a Sicilian-speaking dialect. There is no one single definition for Italian identity because everyone experiences Italianness in their own way through different parts of the culture and their lived experiences.
Italy has always had a complex genetic history, and today, whether you're an Italian-born citizen, an immigrant, or part of the diaspora, you can still consider yourself to be Italian. For the same reason, there shouldn't be one genre or image that defines Italian music.
Case in point, at Sanremo 2019, Mahmoud won the festival with his song, a fusion of Arab, hip-hop, and trap sounds layered with Italian and Arabic vocals. All of this a reflection of his Italian lived experience, being born in Italy to a Sardinian mother and Egyptian father. While the song received much praise for breaking down cultural barriers with its catchy beat and lyrics relatable to a younger generation, this win caused some important political figures and Italian musicians to criticize both Mahmoud and his song.
These critics claim that Mahmoud was someone who didn't represent Italy. For example, singer Albano said, "Mahmoud's song is sung in Italian, but Italian music is another thing. That's not it. These people are killing Italian music." That's pretty disappointing because Albano knows what it means to be an Italian cultural ambassador throughout the world.
He actually helped Italian music of that era gain international acclaim in countries like Russia, US, and Canada, much like Mahmoud is doing today. Instead of amplifying new voices in Italian music, Albano is contributing to this overgeneralization of a singular genre and image of Italian music, and therefore further reducing the multiple facets of Italian identity.
Interestingly, after Mahmoud's win at Sanremo, he went on to place second in all of Europe at the Eurovision Song Contest. Taking a quick look at the comments under his YouTube videos is an indication of how universal his sound is, with people declaring their appreciation for it from all around the world.
On the other hand, in a radio interview last month, singer Massimo Ranieri said that he currently follows many young Italian artists like Gali, Mahmoud, Achille Lauro, and Diodato, and compliments them for using music as a means of expressing their modern-day experiences.
As young Italian Canadians, we respect the culture that came before us, while also yearning for music and musicians that can represent our lives. The culture can't stay stuck in the past, which is why we listen to both old and new music and are always open to expanding our horizons. That said, when it comes to Italian music and culture, don't be an Albano, be a Massimo Ranieri.
At the end of the day, whether or not you are a fan of Mahmoud's music is beside the point. We think it's important that Italians all over the world, especially those in North America, come to understand that Italian music has modernized. There are so many types of genres that sonically are very similar to what is being played here in North America, and lyrically speak of love, life, and the self in contemporary society.
Reducing what is considered to be real Italian music down to a handful of classic songs and artists does not make the culture inclusive to all. Instead, it starts to feel like an exclusive cultural club where there's a right and wrong way to be Italian. We want to show young Italian Canadians that Italian music can be relatable to us too, and it's not just something that our nonni listen to.
MusicaToronto tries to show many different aspects and genres in Italian contemporary music so you can find something that resonates with you. No matter if you like light cantautore music, trap, or mainstream pop, we have a variety of playlists for you. If you're a part of the Italian diaspora, this is your chance to support a new generation that represents modern-day Italy, while also ensuring that the culture doesn't die out in the future.
That said, what are your thoughts? We want to hear from you. Are you happy staying stuck in the past? If not, let's move forward together as a community. We shouldn't be ashamed of enjoying this aspect of our culture, just because it hasn't yet become part of the North American mainstream.
Thanks for listening. We hope we can continue this conversation and begin to see things from a new perspective. What would you like to hear us discuss in future podcasts? Feel free to reach out to us in the comments or in our DMs to let us know. Alla prossima! Ciao!